Drinking buddies, we're doing the best whiskeys of the year, top 20. Here we have 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Double blind, I don't know what I'm drinking. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
All right, well, it's technically a semi-double blind because I do know what 20 whiskeys went into the tournament. I chose my 20 favorite whiskeys that I've had this year, and then I had my wife pour them for me double blind. So I don't know what any of these in the glass, and I am not going to try to guess. And so far, we are on round 3, and I haven't tried to guess yet. So far, so good. Some of you guys out there know how hard that is for me, because normally I'm always trying to guess what I'm drinking, but not today. Not when we're dealing with these great whiskeys. I want to let the whiskey do the talking and tell me what the best whiskey of 2023 was. Wow. I mean, I know I'm going to be dealing with really, really good noses, but dang. That's exceptional. Straight up exceptional nose. It's a very caramely and black tea. Just very sweet, like sweet tea. I love it. That's really good. That's really good. Now, there's peanut butter here. Peanut butter, brown sugar, that sweet tea thing definitely comes through on here. Bourbon vanilla as well, a lot of vanilla. Very vanilla forward, actually. The vanilla slowly finishes into the palate and kind of takes over the peanut. Oh, now this is cherry on the nose. Cherry and butterscotch? A little bit floral. A little floral thing on the nose here, too. Peach and orange. Red licorice. That's really good. That is really good. Very fruity. Light on proof compared to this guy. I do have a couple like 107 proof whiskeys in this flight, but nothing lower than that. So 107 is the lowest. This one's a little medicinal. Cola. Herbal tea. That is oaky. That is dark, dark fruit flavors, like dark cherry, blackberry. That is good. It's drinking hot though. That one drinks hottest of the 3. You know me, I love proof, but I don't want a whiskey. I don't want the heat to take over the whiskey. I want the heat to give me more flavors. I'm in this for flavors. So sometimes the heat takes over and you can't experience those flavors. So for right now, the heat's taken over a little bit too much for me. This is dank. Little mildew, wet basement type vibes. But also brown sugar. These tournaments like this are always a challenge because I'm dealing with my favorite whiskeys, and there might be like a hair difference between the winner and the loser because I'm dealing with literally the 20 best whiskeys I had all year. So that is cherry vanilla. That is just good. I'm at a loss for words. I like that so much. I think this is my favorite so far. Very cherry forward, and you guys know I love the cherry. I hate to move a whiskey forward just because it's so cherry forward, but I love cherry. Glass for 5, or 11, 12, 13, 14. Glass 15. Ooh, she's oaky on the nose. One of these other ones I said smelled like cola. This is cola. Wow. It's like oak-aged Coca-Cola. There's a butterscotchy thing on here. There is bourbon vanilla, of course, and that slowly turns into a slight cherry thing on the finish. A lot more. Now I'm getting a little bit of a youthy grain thing. Let me go back in. Yeah, I detect maybe this one could be a finished. Like I said, I'm not trying to guess, but this could be a finished whiskey because I'm getting a little bit of a wine thing on it. Could be wrong. I'm often wrong when it comes to that. Anyway, drinking buddies, I'm going to go through these one more time. I'm going to go this way to this way. We will see if we can figure out which one's the best, and we'll give an honorable mention for second place. There has been much deliberation here. I've gone back and forth. I feel like these three, while very good whiskeys, obviously they're some of the best whiskeys I've had all year, they're not quite as good as the two that I pushed out front here. Some additional notes I noticed on this one. Second time through, I got a lot of leather tobacco type things on here that I'm really enjoying. But the mouthfeel and finish just aren't as good as these two out front. This one drinks the hottest, and the heat's just kind of taking over a little too much. Does that mean it's a bad whiskey? Of course not. It's one of the best whiskeys I've had all year, but I'm nitpicking here. I gotta nitpick to pick the best because we're dealing with excellent whiskey. And this one on the end here, I really dig it. In fact, I'm getting like the leather tobacco note I get on here on the palate. I get that on the nose here, which is kind of cool because those aren't two things that I usually nose, but they're both here. But I think this one has the thinnest mouthfeel and the shortest finish. So these two are my favorites. Let's just see if we can figure out which one I like the most, though. Because I am a little bit torn. So on this one, I just really like the fruitiness. It's like peachy and orangey and this is like such a bright whiskey. So if you're like a bright whiskey fan, whatever's in this glass is something you should be hunting for because this is so bright. Whereas this one is a little more in your face. It's a little more a punch of bold flavors. It's medicinal cherry. It's caramel and vanilla and like harsher flavors than peach and orange and sweet tea. This one's more. So I guess that's what it comes down to, is what you're in the mood for that day. Like if I did this flight tomorrow, I might pick a different whiskey than I did today. It's just kind of interesting how these things work out because I'm splitting hairs, and I think that this is wild. I feel like right now I'm in the mood for the really bright citrusy, fruity, peachy note today over the dark caramely deliciousness over here. So let's see, what was this? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 12 is going to be our winner, and then 14 is our honorable mention. So this is second place. You guys know what I just moved on, and I don't. But I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and keeping this thing possible. I'm sure by the time that this shows up on the interwebs, I will be over 10,000 subscribers, because I should hit that tomorrow. And I just want to thank you guys for that, because it's so cool. I couldn't do that without you. So thank you for that. We do have a really great community. We're growing here and on Discord, where you can become a channel member for only a couple bucks a month and chat with me and a bunch of great guys every day. We do a monthly giveaway. We do a lot of fun stuff over there as a channel member. You might consider doing that if you're a super fan. And I haven't plugged my website in a while, so www.imyourdrinkingbuddy.com. Order some shirts today, and you might be able to get them by Christmas, depending upon when I post this, I suppose. But we could do have some Christmas shirts up. Anyway, drinking buddies, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.